What's up, Ninja Online guys? Welcome back to Mercenaries Blaze. This is chapter 38. When we last left off, we had beaten the game there. Hard ass fight. Took me like, what, 48 minutes? I think it stretched over 3 videos. Which is a stretch to say itself. No pun intended, but yeah, it took me a long time and we did it. Here, right now, I have a new playthrough. So what happened was, if you reload a save where you beat the game, so for example, save here, number 2, it asks you if you want to start normal, hard, or maniac is the final difficulty. I started another normal playthrough, and I was going through the night route. So I've been doing that. I have my 2 saves here. I haven't actually beat the game yet. I am on chapter 22, but we haven't done chapter 22 yet. So I guess, long story short, there's a point in the game where the paths diverge. I think it's chapter 8. And then obviously you know what happens when we do the mercenary route. Well, to quickly explain the night route, spoiler alerts, if you don't want to know the night route, I should say first and foremost. But to quickly explain the night route, basically if you join General O'Brien, then you link up with Jake and Pamela. Dalton also does come along as well, and you go from there. Elva ends up taking over the Twin Dragon Company, and he ends up killing Minister Folks in that meeting that you're supposed to have with him right after the General's request there. So if you remember our playthrough, I think it was maybe that exact same mission, like the next mission after I denied the General. We met with Minister Folks. He asked me to go kill some people, and we said no. Elva goes to that exact same meeting. It doesn't go quite as planned because Elva is an immigrant, so Folks just says, okay, well, I'm just going to kill you then. Elva kills the 2 guards and Minister Folks, and then begins to be hunted by the government, just because he did kill a minister. So the 4 of us are looking for Elva. We bump into Catherine along the way. Same sort of deal. We're stopping a riot in a town there. Faye ends up joining us because she wants to help stop Elva. And Theo in this timeline doesn't actually get turned into a Talon monster because Folks is already dead. So Theo ends up joining us as well. So then you catch up with Elva. And Elva ends up joining the Earth Fangs, so he's with Zan. And then some mysterious woman named Primrose meets up with them, and she bestows upon Elva this weapon. It's a giant sword. It kind of looks like, what's it called? There's this character in Soul Calibur. Has this giant ass sword. The sword has an eye on it. I can't remember the name of the character, but it looks like that sword. Anyways, though, the sword's magical. Basically, it absorbs the life essence of anyone it kills, so it's kind of the same story arc a little bit as the mercenary one. But in this one, you end up catching up with Elva. You stop him. The sword ends up wounding Faye. We manage to save Faye. We catch up and find out where Primrose and the sword are. We defeated them, and that's where I left off. I don't know what's going to happen now. Primrose was kind of evolving into her final form, so I'm not sure if it's going to be the same as it was for the mercenary route. But yeah, that's to catch you guys up. And I have to kind of explain all this before we jump in to things, just because it gives you more of a understanding. So, when you start a new game plus, your characters are reverted back to level 1. However, you retain skill points, gold, and equipment. So, basically, from the start of the game, I was able to have all the skills in Esquire right off the bat because I had so much skill points, right? So, I'm just going to go quickly through the characters just to show you guys what I'm working with, and then we'll go from there. So obviously we have Lester. He's I'm currently rocking the Vanguard class. I did unlock all the classes though for him, and I did also buy the other scroll. So the other one's Battle Master. So I'm level 45 right now. There's all the stats. I'm not going to go through it all. My equipment's down there in the bottom left. I have Holy Sword, Tower Shield, Heavy Armor Set, and Hexus Stirrup. The set gives me avoiding knockout 10%, and then my resistances are there on the right. I will show you specifically the weapons. That way you know what gives me what. And then for skills, I have all the skills mastered. So there's all the skills for Vanguard, Swordmaster, Battlemaster, Squire, Martial, Swordsmanship, Constable. Not going to go through every single skill and tell you guys what they do. But yeah, that's that. So next we have Dalton. He's level 44. He is the class healer. I do have all the classes. His other one was Judgment. It's also worth noting that when you New Game Plus, any scrolls you have do carry over. So for example, I didn't have to re-unlock the healer class or the Vanguard class for Lester. They were already unlocked. So there's the character status screen right there. Quickly go over the equipment. Holy Hammer, Middle Shield, Mithril Hood, Mithril Robe, Mithril Sandal, and then he has a Holy Stirrup. I do have everything maxed out for Dalton as well. So you guys can see there. Jake, class Warlord, level 44. There's his stats there. Using a greatsword, heavy helm, heavy armor, mithril boots, and Hex's stirrup. I was able to get a second Hex's. Basically, I have 2 of every horse because when you do the missions, because it's a new game, the rewards are regenerated. So I can have multiple copies of said reward, which is super nice. I do have all the skills for Jake, all maxed out as well. There's his classes: Fighter, Warrior, Knight, Warlord, Brave Knight, Paladin, and Cataphract. Currently we're rocking the Warlord. He's a similar style to Elva. We have Pamela. She's a class apprentice, level 43. There's your stats right there. You'll notice, for example, Dalton has huge resistances. So does Pamela. It's just based off of, in this case for Pamela, skills, but also just weapon resistances as well. For example, if we look at this more in depth, I get Holy Res and Dark Res from the Holy Hammer. Wind Res and Dark Res from Middle Shield, Earth Res from the Mithril Hood, All Res from the Mithril Robe. I get more Wind Res from Mithril Sandal, and then Holy Stirrup gives me a bunch of res as well. So that's why my resistances are so good. But anyways, yeah, Pamela, level 43, class apprentice. There's her stats. Resistances are really well rounded. Gonna use the evil bow. I had to switch it off because I was grinding a level that had dark enemies and it was just healing the enemies. But evil bow, that's what we got at the end of the mercenary campaign. Panda head, silver breastplate, academy boots, and another holy stirrup. I do have everything unlocked for Pamela, and it's all mastered. And then I'll show you her classes. So she starts as an archer, bowman, ranger, bowmaster, apprentice, sniper, and manaslinger. So it's kind of the same sort of style as Connie was, where it's like one path is more geared towards bowmanship, where the other's either bow or guns, but kind of more guns than anything else. So we have Catherine, level 40, Superioress. Her stats are right there. Equipment, I'm using the Holy Rod, Middle Shield, Saint's Tiara, Saint's Robe, Winged Boots, and Saint's Ring. I don't have a set though, so there might be Saint's Boots or Saint's Shoes, Sandals, something or another. But I do not have all the skills mastered out for Catherine yet, but the only one I'm missing so far out of everything I have available is Sanctuary. Everything else is mastered. And I don't have all the classes either, so I don't have her other special class. I have no reason to get it yet because I haven't mastered that final skill. We have Faye, class High Witch, level 44. Stats are there, of course. She's using a Holy Rod as well. I have 2 of them. Mithril Hood, Mithril Robe, Mithril Sandal, and White Metal. I actually just synthesized that Mithril Hood before I did this recording session here. I actually had like 200k gold, but spent a lot doing synthesizing. Skills for her, she's not fully maxed out yet. She's missing some skills in Matriarch that I'm working on currently, but everything else that I have right now is unlocked and fully fully maxed out. And then same with her, she doesn't have both of her special classes. I'm missing the other side, but she has Witch, Sorceress, Shaman, High Witch, Matriarch, Summoner, and then whatever that is. She basically plays similar to Melissa, but a little bit different too. Different spells. Her spells seem to be more geared towards like single hit rather than AoE. We have Theo here, an assassin, level 37, a little bit under leveled. Most of the extra battles you can partake in have up to 6 character limits, or a character limit of 6. So and I don't really get to bring Theo or Elva with me, but like I said, Theo, level 37 assassin. He's using the Assassin Claws, Panda Head, Mirage Vest, Academy Boots, and the Grand Stirrup. Doesn't have all the classes or the skills mastered. I'm working on Shinobi skills right now, but I do have a fair bit mastered. And then his classes are Juggler, Acrobat, Seeker, Assassin, Shinobi, Sentinel, and then whatever the last one is. Kind of a unique class. The right side kind of plays more of like an archer range class, and then the left side is more like a melee class. I'll leave him on the left side for now, although he doesn't really seem to be super duper, I don't want to say useful, but super duper powerful right now in any regards. So, and then lastly I have Elva, level 38, class is known as a Rebel. I might switch that in a second though, after I go over it. Stats are there. Equipment's all pretty generic: great sword, mithril helm, mithril armor, mithril boots, and a grand stirrup. So pretty much all of my characters have horses except for my main magic users, which are Catherine and Faye. I was thinking about giving Catherine a horse too, but Dalton's a little bit tankier than Catherine is, so that was the deciding factor. Don't have all the classes yet. Currently working on the Warlord skills. The classes are seen as such: Fighter, Warrior, Barbarian, Warlord, Rebel, and then I don't have his other what'd you call it? Special classes, just because I'm still working through stuff. That's that. I'm gonna top this off. So I have a max amount of all the heal, mana, elixir, and then heal and mana boxes, and also soul stones, just in case, because I don't know what to expect from these upcoming battles. Whole reason I am doing this video is because of the X battles. So I've done all of this again, and then at the bottom we have these 5 X battles. Now this one was available at the very beginning of the game, but reference level was 10, so I held off on it. And then I thought, I don't want to do this and then have to play the game for a couple more hours to be able to do the next one. Let's say if the next one was reference level 20. So I decided to just kind of go and do this at the end of my playthrough here. And worst case, if I'm super duper over leveled, we just kind of fly through it. I feel like if they were meant to be more challenging, they would unlock at a later date or have it all unlocked or something. I don't know. Pretty much what I'm saying is expect me to fly through all this. So actually I forgot to check. Yeah, I want to stay as the Rebel because it gets more health and strength over the Warlord class. So anyways, yes, we're gonna do XO1 Copper Giant, reference level 10. The Gigantine statue of Euros will come to life if a worthy opponent stands before him. Reward is 1,000 gold and soul boots. I'm looking forward to that. This map right here, we didn't see it ever in my initial playthrough, but this is actually like a Talos defeat, Minos defeat. Okay. Copper Giants. This shouldn't be too bad. I feel like we're gonna steamroll them. Anyways, though, in the Knights campaign, this is where we bring Faye. This is actually a magic circle, and long story short, there's a magic vein directly underneath this that this circle kind of taps into. A little bit more to it, but Nothing specific. Let's just run the standard 6, I guess. I don't think I'll have to do anything super duper crazy here because, like I said, I am pretty over leveled for this, so this should be just a one and done sort of deal. I didn't one hit him, although he bitch slapped me and did pretty much nothing, so there is that. We'll gang up on Talos first here, right? That's Talos, yeah. And then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah. It's worth noting that for most of my playthrough, I've been pretty much autoing all my battles except for like the last few because I realized very, very quickly that the AI is just completely useless. Should be able to hit from here. Pearl Stone, level 8. Of course, Golem Punch, level 8. I should be able to just kind of insert Lester and Jake here and just bully these guys till death. Really? It's not gonna give me the back attack. It's almost dead. That should be it for him. Nice. Let's go ahead and cast Regenerate. I only want to line up right behind him, but I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay. Cast Protection on him too, because he doesn't have Protection yet. I probably could have used the spell there. Alright. Definitely this thing is dead this turn. Let's go ahead and use Void Slash. Attack with high critical hit chance. And this is a back attack, so. Let's go. I pretend to get all hyped up even though I was, 35 levels higher. Hey, we do have a second one. Oh, it gives puzzle pieces too if we do it again. Good to know. I want to look at this piece of equipment. Soul Boots. Neutralizes knockback, avoid knockout 5%. Legendary boots blessed with a hero's soul. Because depending on the set, I might take it over for Lester or whoever else. Go ahead and save. I didn't think I got enough skill points, but I wanted to check just to make sure. I'll definitely go back and redo this one, but for now, let's continue to press on. And this is what I thought too. So I was hoping to get to level 50 before I started this, because I figured if reference level 10 was here that this would be 20, 30, 40, and 50. However, it was just taking way too long to grind, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. If I get to that point where it's just stupidly tough, then I can, you know, pause it, take a break, whatever. But X2 Twin Dragons, reference level 20. The legendary Twin Dragons Awesta and Euros have appeared in the Gua Mountains. Reward is 2,000 gold and the Soul Helm. Funny thing about this, during the night during the night campaign, so the one I'm doing right now, you have to come to this exact spot because let's put Faye there too. You have to come to this exact spot because remember that magic circle that was in the last location that I told you about? Well, it turns out that it's operated from here. This is a sanctuary for it, and there's supposed to be a gem here. And this place was attacked and overrun by monsters, and the gem was destroyed. And I guess the army sent, or rather, the government sent forces out here to try to recapture it, but it went unannounced, or rather, it failed. And so during the game, like I said, Faye's pretty much dying, and the only thing that anyone can think up with is to put another gem here, recapture this place, and then restore the magic circle. Two issues with that. The first issue is these two dragons are here. At that point, you have the fire dragon and the lightning dragon, and it's such a pain in the ass. The second and worst part about that is you only have 4 characters. You get Lester, Dalton, Connie, because she joins us for a little bit there, and you get Alva. Connie and Alva have default equipment. They're a little bit behind my leveling curve, and it was a brutal fucking fight. I did not think I was going to win it. I'm expecting this to go okay, all things considered. I'm hoping it does anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and use another protection spell for here, for these 3. These are bigger characters too, or bigger enemies. They take up 4 squares. And yeah, the lightning dragon does regenerate health, which is a huge pain in the ass. But worse, this fire dragon actually has a regenerate spell, which in the campaign it was 400 health, and I was only outputting like 300 a turn. I managed to get lucky and it didn't do it for a couple turns, but yeah, it was brutal. Dalton. Okay. I might be... Never mind. I bite my tongue. Let's go ahead and open up with a Void Slash. I don't have any fire attacks, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Or fire attacks. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, let's go ahead and do Ice Edge instead. Basically, you want to use the opposite effect. So fire on the lightning dragon. It's supposed to be a frost dragon, and then ice on the frost or fire dragon. Getting all mixed up now. I don't have any frost on this one. I know that for a fact. So let's go ahead and do full strike. Should be able to kill this in this turn, hopefully. Nah. It's about half health now. I probably could have just used magic right away for that. I don't know which would be better. Freeze Mist or Icicle? Icicle it is. Then we'll pull Faye back. As for you two... Go for another regeneration. Regenerate for Lester. And I'll be buffing Jake as well. Maybe I'll just regenerate him as well. Ice Mirror, oh no. It's actually kind of bad. Well, let's still use Ice Edge for this one. I should be able to kill it in this next 2 hits. Ooh, I got lucky. Critical. Okay. Now all I have left is the Lightning Dragon. Go for another full strike. Pamela over. Might be too far. Cool. Hey, I got lucky with that. I was really not expecting to. Heal Jake. Bless Lester. So I don't foresee this going very far like the dragon. So I should be able to capitalize on this part now and just cause some damage. Okay, so now I know I don't have a fire attack as Lester. Fine, we'll do Void Slash. Hope we high roll. Nice. Should be able to kill it next hit. Do I have... Dead. Lightning Claw as well. Not bad. Let's not save over my Mercenary playthrough. Okay.